Hey, very good morning, traders. How are you guys today? Welcome to the trading cage. This is where we beat the gold. So, how was the weekend of everybody? Um, Mother's Day just went past, and we had a very good weekend here. Okay, it was really awesome. Went to the farm, spent some day with mom, which was very, very, very great because she made a cook. She cooked something that I really enjoyed. Okay, which is very nice every time that happens. Um, I don't have a lot of time to spend with my parents lately because I work a lot, and by having that time I spent with them was really cool. All right, let's have a look at what's happening with our gold. We just had a very big movement here in our 5 minutes, a very big bullish movement. But that should be a news because we have the Brazilian market reacting to it quite hard as well. So I'm pretty sure that this was some sort of news that just went out. I haven't had a look at the news today yet. Okay. So since it's just a news, let's see. Wow. Okay. So since yesterday, gold did come down to the region of the full 660, as we had anticipated. This is a region of support here, which is this maximum high of these trigger candle 85. So it came down as low as that to check for that support that I was talking about last week, and now it's coming back up to the region of the opening of the market. This is really cool. I actually spoke about this last night when we were trading with our students in the opening of the Asian market. I actually spoke about this movement, saying that this was highly needed because we needed to test that support on the lower time frames. Let me go have a look at it and see exactly how that happened. Now, we did start the day yesterday with a gap. I just want to go down to the lower time frames and see if it actually has closed that gap. At the moment, we are above the 50% of the day. We are still under the opening price, but let's see if we are once again above our support region, okay? Oh, look at that. This is awesome. Okay, so price came down here to test this region that I spoke about. I said the price would need to come down to test that region because candle 61 didn't test it. So we needed a test. I was actually waiting for that test a little bit lower than what it did. But down here is still a test on this maximum high here. Um, since we are above 50% of the day, we are above also the last support for this price. Let me see if I can get this arrow here. Just 1 second. So we are above the support for this price that was basically in this region right here, okay? So price came back up. It hasn't closed the gap just yet, but we can wait for that gap to close in the next couple hours. If it does give us a good option of going long, I might take it. All right, cool. So for now, we know that price is once again, it went and tested full support, came back up. Stopped everybody here on candle 9, 8, 9, and 10 on the 1 hour chart. Now price is above our support, so we need a pullback here or a test in this region, and then this would be a very good option in region to go long into about the region of the 4713. Okay, so this is a very cool region. Good morning, Dennis. How are you, brother? This is a very good area, region for us to go long. Let me do one quick thing here. And all right. Now, so we after the trade that we did last night with our students, price actually went up a bit more, and then after it came down and to grab the liquidity below candle 61, as this price was fighting to get through these highs and couldn't get through, simply because there was no liquidity, not enough liquidity for it to go past this trigger candle to the left. So right now we have enough liquidity in this region here to do so. Of course, we may wait until on the lower time frames, this price may come around the 50% to test and also test the support here. Okay. All right. So we got support. We got these regional resistance here, but we should be free to go into maximum high of candle 4. Okay, all right. Let's have a look at the lower time frames. Look at the size of that candle. This was a very big news. Just get everything else set up here. Candle 59 is testing down. Look at 5 minutes. Yeah, we don't want to be getting to a trade that has got pretty much through almost 3,000 points of stop. That's not a very healthy trade to get into with this stop that long. This price might just keep on going, okay? It did a pullback here on this region here. Now candle 175 is just going to continue its movement. Very, very strong movement from buyers here without any correction. Normally, when the price does this, you could expect um, you could expect a correction around the 50% of the movement. And the price normally does that. And it didn't correct, not even close to where it would be good for it to test. So what I think is that price may come down once again, test this regional support, and then break through it, and then continue on its way up, okay? So this is what might happen. Let me delete that. All right. I'm very good, Dennis. Had a very good weekend, so everything was pretty cool. Just having a look here at a couple other things. Setting up my platforms because now is the time to go serious. Right. So we've got Kindle 175 here trying to continue on its way up. Couldn't do so, so price came back inside of the structure. It's testing the support here at 1 minute. If it loses this support, we may see this price coming back down to test the 50% of this last movement. Have in mind that candle 173 left a lot of inefficiency behind. Okay, so price may come down to test that and then move up. All right, so candle 176 is a renewing maximum high at the moment. It has renewed the maximum high of candle 175, but so far hasn't broken through. It's starting to leave me a trend line here on the 1 minute. Let's see if it's going to manage to break through trigger candle 42, which is the trigger candle that held candle 56 before. So many things to do in the morning. Hey guys, if you guys want to buy the prop firm from LTX Capital, okay, just get in touch with me. If you want to trade Evolve and dollar or even Bitfoot, which Bitcoin, get in touch with me because I'm gonna be helping you guys pass through that test and after maintain consistency, okay? So if you're not consistent, you haven't passed any tests, get in touch with me and I'll help you go through that. All right, guys. Candle 177, candle 176 couldn't, just renewed. Um, didn't break through candle 175. Candle 177 is coming down to grab some liquidity below. Okay. Let's see how that's going to close. We've got price here working on the 50% of these movements. Let's see if it will come down. Let's have a look. Candle 178 is coming back up to the highs. Okay. But I'm still waiting for that correction around the region of 50%, which hasn't happened yet. Okay, so price here on 178 hasn't grabbed the liquidity below candle 865 here just yet. Let's wait for it. If it does correct at this point and then creates a pullback, we can actually buy to go long here. I just don't want to sell because at the moment we don't know how far down this price will come, but it tends to come here to the 50%, okay? Especially once it stopped these guys here, it should accelerate until the 50%. Good morning, André. All right, guys, so we got candle 179 now. Testing once again, 50% of candle sent 178. In the region of 50% of the last movement here. Let's see if it comes back up and confirms pullbacks to the high, but it does have to break through these candles above, all right? It has confirmed pullback to the minimals and uh, did not go through with its obligation that it had here. Candle 179 once again, trying to come back up, but hasn't been able to break through the 50% of this FIBO yet. Let's see how candle 179 will close. I was expecting this pullback to come down here, but right now we've got this trigger candle to the left, which could act as support for my price. Candle 179 did close above 50% of the movement. So right now, the obligation of candle 180 is to go back to the highs, okay? All right, so confirming pullback. All right, so candle 180 has fulfilled its obligation of renewing the maximum high of the pullback. All right, guys, I've got to go. It's 10 o'clock. So what we have right now is we have candle 180 breaking through. We have a lot of stop around this region here, maximum high of candle 42. So if next candle tests down, we have a very good option of buying, okay, of going long. stop here is quite really far away. The candle way 180 isn't going to break through candle 176. It's coming back inside of the structure. Man, this gold today and yesterday has been quite difficult to get into. Guys, I do have to go. I was doing something else and I missed out on this 181 here. Okay, because this 181 will come to stop this maximum high of candle 42 now. All right. Now we have a very good option of taking this gain at 4713. Okay. If you go over, as I said yesterday, this price was going to come and close this gap. We might see this price breaking through these highs here once it grabs the liquidity above candle 42 and coming to grab the liquidity up on candle 244 here as well. So we might see that happening really, really soon. I put my order here to go long on candle 181 in my other platform here. And didn't have time to actually put it here for you guys to see. All right. And this is a very good movement. Guys, I do have to go. Okay, so what you can anticipate now for the opening of the American market, what might happen is price might come up here, then reject this region and come down once again to the 50% of the day, or what it might do, is if it does break through, test this region here, and then comes back up. Okay, so that's what might happen at the moment. All right, so this is the two things we're looking at the moment. But I see this dollar going all the way up if it can. This gold going all the way up if it can, okay? Simply because it has grabbed that liquidity, has tested for that support that we wanted it to test. Not only once, it did it twice in the same region. So we know for sure that this gold is going up. All right, it does need to grab that liquidity. Once it does and break through these resistance here, there's nothing to stop this price from going back up to these highs. Guys, thank you very much. It has been great to be here with you guys once again. This is the trading cage, and this is where we beat the gold. We'll be back tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning with more trading cage. I'll catch you soon.